So recently, I was watching this one video online. I think it was Snoop Dogg, and he was asked the question if you choose love, loyalty, or respect, and he chose love. I was kind of thinking about this from my point of view, from my standpoint. What would I choose? Me personally, I choose respect. Why? Because first of all, love, right? Someone can love you and still disrespect you. You ever seen a girl would cheat on her boyfriend because of the emotions in the moment, and she still loves her boyfriend, but she cheated on him, disrespected him, right? Do you love Jesus? I'm a Christian. I love Jesus. Have I disrespected him? I have. So that's why I wouldn't choose love. Loyalty. Why I wouldn't choose loyalty is you cannot be loyal to someone if you don't love them. Why I choose respect is because respect is the only attribute that comes without emotions. You can hate me, you can love me, but you still respect me if respect is what I deserve, right? So I choose respect. And in this video, we're going to be talking about how you can get the respect you deserve from others. But first of all, I'm going to the car meet, and you're coming with me. Let's get it. We're at the car meet. It doesn't look packed today. It looks like no one barely came today, guys. We're cooked. So we might just go there, go see the cars there. It came today, but I'm not seeing no fancy cars like Lamborghinis and all like that. So let's go ahead, let's check it out, and then we'll go continue the day. I'm just looking at the job applications for the agency that I started not so long ago, and looks like we have 25 new applications. That's crazy. That's a lot of applications, bro, and still trying right now to get clients, but on the cleaner side, we have a lot of applications without even trying. That's so good. Damn, excuse me. Yup. Now we're gonna check ads that are currently performing. Ads are running good because obviously I feel like I can always improve my ads and my assets. I'm running Google Ads, so on Meta you have ad sets, but on Google Ads you have assets. So I have to improve my assets as well. But yeah, going back on like the topic of respect that we've been talking about. One thing I've noticed is that you get what you give when it comes to respect. Like for the most part, like if you respect yourself, others are gonna respect you, right? So I remember when I was in high school and I wasn't the strongest, right? Because unlike majority of the people that's gonna see this video, I went to high school in Cameroon. It was a Catholic boarding school, only boys, and to not be the strongest and not only boys or not even be strong, bro. Like everyone was damn near bigger than me, and to not have the strength, like the power to like defend myself. I knew that a whole lot of people could damn near like beat my ass if I'm not capping, right? Right? Because they're bigger than me, bro. They're my size. Obviously, I've gone to the gym right now, and I really feel that there's nobody on the planet that can really beat my ass. Because if you can beat my ass, I'm not even gonna be messing with you, right? But you just gotta put yourself in a place where it's like, even though people can whoop your ass, bro, they gotta, they'll still show you respect, right? So when I was in my boarding school, I wasn't the strongest, right? But I knew that I wanted respect. I didn't want anyone messing with me in any sort of way, any type of way. I wanted respect from everyone and everyone. So what I did was I made myself respectable. How did I do that? I had self-respect, right? The way I carried myself, right? In boarding school, if you're not strong, other things will give you respect, like being intelligent, right? becoming very clean. I was one of the cleanest in my class, if not the cleanest, right? I was very smart as well, right? And I positioned myself in a way that people gave me respect, even though I wasn't strong. I was clean and I was intelligent, right? So you gotta find ways to leverage your respect in your own field in life. Let's say you're at your job, right? How do you gain respect from your coworkers? You do your job so well that these people give you respect, right? A job well done will always give you respect when they know you're an expert in what you do, right? The way you carry yourself, right? You have aura, not like aura in a bad way, but like you have charisma. If I'm trying to be more general, right? You have charisma, right? The way you carry yourself, it says a lot about you. How you greet people, how you shake people's hands, your confidence, right? It all stems from your self-respect, how you're just interacting with people. Do you look at them in the eye? Do you shake your hands firmly? Do you dress well? Do you dress appropriately for your job, right? Do you put on a good cologne when you step in your job, right? It all speaks volume, and this is like subconscious, and no one's ever gonna like bring it up to you, but deep down they know this person is not to be played with, right? They respect this person deep down, the way the person carries themselves, right? So that's one way you can get respect from any field in life. Apply it, just be the best at what you do, and keep on seeking to improve the way you carry yourself, how clean you are, how you interact with people socially will always speak volumes, even when like you think no one's paying attention. I promise you they are. Also, another aspect of like just getting respected is you gotta embrace being a lone wolf. You gotta embrace not being shy of being a lone wolf, right? Because one thing about getting respect is most times you notice you don't ever want to tolerate disrespect, because you give people an inch, they're gonna take a foot, right? So what you do is you look at yourself, right? Me personally, when I was in high school, I'll have friends, and sometimes we'll be having chats and stuff like that. And you get someone saying some disrespectful things. I do know when people are joking, and I do know when people take it far. And if I ever figure out someone actually did something intentionally out of disrespect, I promise you, I will cut that person off. And it didn't phase me. People will say I get paranoid, I get angry too fast. Didn't bother me, right? Because you got to be able to not let disrespect slide, right? Someone say something to you that's disrespectful, you can let them know, hey, bro, that shit was disrespectful, bro. And if they keep on doing it, bro, I would literally distance myself. You don't want to be close to people that disrespect you. You gotta be okay with being alone. I remember like sometimes when my friends say some pretty disrespectful things, I would literally tell them, bro, I'll stop talking to you, bro. And when stop talking to them, usually they'll come back after and they'll apologize for that disrespectful thing they did. So one thing I've seen a lot of people get disrespect and just let it slide. You cannot let disrespect slide. Sometimes you know when people are playing guys just being guys, that's cool and stuff. I'm not the person. I like playing a lot. And that's one thing about my personality as well. Like I like playing a lot, and I like being friendly to people. So it's like that's my normal personality. But then let's say I'm playing with you, I'm becoming too friendly with you, and then you disrespect me. I might tell you one time, hey bro, don't do this, right? And then you do it again. Promise you, you'll never see that friendly side of me again, right? Unless you apologize. Obviously, I'm not the person to hold things in my heart and all like that. But I wouldn't just let disrespect slide. At the end of the day, there's boundaries. There's things that you cannot say. There's things that you cannot do that I would find disrespectful, and any other human being would find disrespectful. I promise you, I'm not overreacting. It's just there's certain things that are so disrespectful, you cannot let it slide. You get what I'm saying? So always think to yourself like you gotta just be able to rock alone, bro. You gotta be able to rock alone, because some people are gonna try to disrespect you and just expect you to be cool with it. But no, someone disrespects you, let them know. They disrespect you the second time, you just walk away, bro. You distance yourself, bro. That's one thing I've always learned. Be comfortable by yourself, and that will give you power, right? Just being the lone wolf, you're fine with or without people. That will give you so much power, I promise you. The last thing when it comes to respect is you actually gotta have self-esteem and quote unquote pride. People don't like to say pride too much because apparently being proud is a bad thing, but for me, I don't see being proud as a bad thing. As long as you know that you have a superior, which is God, right? You have a superior, which is God, and you have something that you're working towards, something that's always gonna humble you. I'm not saying just be out there being a prideful loser, right? You actually gotta be a prideful winner, bro. You put in the work, you win, and you gain the pride. You're not just having empty pride. You have pride from your accomplishments. You have pride from what you do because you are what you do, right? So another thing is you just gotta have self-esteem. You can't let people walk all over you, right? Going back again to when I was in boarding school. This time I was about 12. I was in high school. I think what Americans would call middle school. So I was 12 years old, and obviously this guy really offends me, and I go to his class and I'm telling him like, "Hey, bro, what you did I didn't like," and I told him that obviously I wouldn't say I was like a perfect student, but I was definitely a better student than that guy, like in regards to like crime wise. So what I told him was, "Hey, bro, don't do this again, or else I'll become your personal guardian." And becoming a personal guardian in a boarding school, what I was basically telling me is like I'm gonna watch all over him. Like if he ever skips things like math, um, the refectory, siesta. We used to have siesta back in the day, and just manual labor, like stuff like that, right? I told him that if he ever skipped any activity on campus, I was gonna tell on him, and not like I was gonna tell on his ass, but like at the end of the day, I made him know that just because like I wanted him to be afraid, right? I put fear in him. He didn't want someone watching over him 24/7 on campus. Like, hey, like let's say we're in the chapel, we're going for mass, and it's like I look and I don't see this guy in there because he dodged mass, he skipped mass. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna tell on his ass. He didn't want that trouble from me, and not like I was gonna do it. I didn't have the time to do it, but I made him afraid. And tell you what, he never disturbed me again. I think he was way stronger than me, and he probably was a criminal compared to I was. So I had the leverage, right? I made myself in such a way that my crimes wouldn't be the crimes where people can actually threaten me upon my crimes because I wouldn't threaten a criminal if I was a criminal, right? He was a criminal more than I was, and he knew I was a solid student. So he's gonna look like, hey, I don't want this person on my ass. So I might as well give him space. I'll never bug this person again. Like I'll always let him be, right? You just gotta leverage. Use your leverages, bro. You get what I'm saying? But guys, for everything I said here, I spoke about self-esteem. I spoke about self-contentment. I spoke about self-respect, right? You can see one common factor. It all starts with self, right? You gotta actually respect yourself for other people to respect you, right? If you don't respect your body, right, you don't go to the gym. No one's gonna give you respect thinking that you're jacked or not like that, right? It's what you do that defines you guys. Self respect starts with you. Being respected by others starts with you, right? So show respect to yourself and other people is gonna respect you guys. But I think that's about it for this video. I have several applications to check for the agency, and I need to check my ads as well, guys. I need to check how my ads are doing. I'm spending a lot of money and I'm not getting no clients yet. And obviously, it's still the early stages and it's a learning phase. But I do want to. I have a lot of cleaners actually. I told you guys last time it's a cleaning agency, so I have a lot of cleaners. I'm gonna do some cold calling as well, just to like see what I can do to get clients right now. But we also got our LLC because we needed it for like a whole lot of like verifications and stuff. So I got an LLC for the company, and we just see how it keeps on going. But thank you for watching the video, and if you enjoyed it, like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.